Today's philosophy isn't just something to understand. It's something to use. And in Part 9, we'll explore exactly how to apply it in real life. Now, let's begin. There is a loneliness deeper than being physically alone. A loneliness that can appear in a crowd, at a family gathering, inside a relationship, even among friends. It is the feeling that no one can fully understand your inner experience. The feeling that something separates every human being from every other. Few philosophers explored this reality more deeply than Arthur Schopenhauer. A thinker who believed suffering, desire, and loneliness are woven into the fabric of existence itself. Tonight, we explore Schopenhauer's philosophy of existential loneliness. Why humans feel isolated. Why desire creates suffering. And how understanding these truths might help us live more peacefully. What if loneliness is not a flaw in human life, but one of its most fundamental realities? Part 2, Why human beings feel alone. Most people believe loneliness comes from a lack of relationships. Schopenhauer disagreed. He believed loneliness begins much deeper. Each person experiences life from inside their own consciousness. Your thoughts are yours. Your fears are yours. Your memories are yours. Others may understand parts of them, but never completely. There is always a distance. A gap between minds. And that gap can never be fully crossed. For Schopenhauer, existential loneliness is not an accident. It is part of being conscious. Have you ever tried to explain a feeling, and realized words could never fully capture it? Part 3, The Tyranny of the Will. At the center of Schopenhauer's philosophy lies a powerful concept. The will. Not willpower. Not determination. A deeper force. An endless drive pushing all living things toward desire. Humans constantly want success, love, security, recognition, achievement, pleasure. And once one desire is fulfilled, another appears. The cycle never ends. This endless wanting creates suffering. And often, it creates loneliness. Because no achievement ever feels complete. Part 4, Why success doesn't eliminate loneliness. Many people believe, if I become successful, I'll stop feeling lonely. If I find the right partner, I'll feel complete. If I achieve my goals, everything will make sense. Schopenhauer believed this is an illusion. Desire always promises fulfillment. Reality rarely delivers it permanently. The mind immediately creates new desires. New problems. New dissatisfaction. This explains why many successful people still feel empty. Loneliness is not always caused by lacking something. Sometimes it comes from the endless nature of wanting itself. Part 5, The Pain of Individual Existence. Schopenhauer observed something uncomfortable. Every person suffers alone. Others can offer support, compassion, understanding. But they cannot suffer for you. Your grief remains yours. Your fears remain yours. Your pain remains yours. This realization can feel harsh. Yet Schopenhauer believed honesty requires acknowledging it. Because only then can we stop expecting others to solve our inner struggles. Part 6, Compassion as the Bridge. Despite his pessimism, Schopenhauer believed compassion is one of humanity's greatest virtues. Why? Because suffering creates a shared condition. Everyone experiences loss, disappointment, anxiety, loneliness, mortality. Compassion emerges when we recognize ourselves in others. We realize, my suffering is not unique. Others struggle too. This awareness cannot eliminate existential loneliness. But it can soften it. Part 7, Modern Loneliness. Modern society offers more connection than ever before. Messages. Social media. Video calls. Constant communication. Yet loneliness continues to grow. Why? Schopenhauer might argue that technology connects information, not necessarily consciousness. People share images, opinions, achievements, but often hide fear, uncertainty, sadness, vulnerability. As a result, many people feel visible, but not truly known. Part 8, Solitude versus Loneliness. One of Schopenhauer's most famous ideas concerns solitude. He believed intelligent and reflective individuals often learn to appreciate being alone. Not because they hate people. Because solitude provides freedom. Freedom from comparison. Freedom from social pressure. Freedom from endless distraction. Loneliness says, I am incomplete without others. Solitude says, I can be at peace with myself. This distinction changes everything. When you're alone, do you experience loneliness or solitude? Part 9, How can we apply Schopenhauer's philosophy in our life? After hearing all this, you may ask, what practical value comes from such a pessimistic philosophy? Surprisingly, quite a lot. Lesson 1, Stop expecting others to complete you. Many people search for someone who will remove all loneliness. A perfect friend. A perfect partner. A perfect relationship. Schopenhauer reminds us, no person can completely eliminate existential loneliness. And that's okay. Relationships become healthier when they are based on connection, not emotional dependency. Lesson 2, Understand the nature of desire. Desire constantly promises happiness. But fulfillment is usually temporary. This doesn't mean stop pursuing goals. It means stop expecting goals to solve every problem. Achievement is valuable, but inner peace requires something more. Lesson 3, Learn to enjoy solitude. Most people fear being alone. Schopenhauer encourages the opposite. Use solitude to reflect, learn, create, grow, understand yourself. The ability to enjoy your own company is a powerful form of freedom. If you spent an entire day alone with no distractions, would you feel peace or discomfort? Lesson 4, Practice compassion. Everyone carries invisible struggles. Remembering this changes how we treat people. Compassion doesn't eliminate suffering, but it makes suffering easier to bear, both for ourselves and for others. Lesson 5, Accept impermanence. Many frustrations come from demanding permanence. But life constantly changes. Relationships change. Circumstances change. People change. Acceptance reduces unnecessary resistance. And often reduces unnecessary suffering. Lesson 6, Seek peace, not perfection. Modern culture promotes endless improvement. More success. More status. More achievement. Schopenhauer offers a different perspective. Instead of constantly chasing more, learn to appreciate enough. Peace often comes not from acquiring more, but from wanting less. The practical wisdom of Schopenhauer. Schopenhauer's philosophy can seem dark at first, but hidden within it is a valuable lesson. Loneliness is part of being human. Desire never fully ends. Suffering cannot be eliminated completely. Yet understanding these realities can free us from unrealistic expectations. And sometimes, understanding reality is the first step toward peace. Part 10, Final Reflection. Schopenhauer believed life contains unavoidable suffering, Unavoidable loneliness. Unavoidable uncertainty. Yet perhaps wisdom begins when we stop fighting realities we cannot change. Perhaps peace begins when we stop demanding that life be something it was never designed to be. Maybe existential loneliness is not proof that something is wrong. Maybe it is simply part of being conscious. Part of being human. Part of being alive. And perhaps the goal is not to eliminate loneliness completely, but to learn how to live alongside it. With understanding. With compassion. And with peace.